But obviously, I still have like a bunch of my Super Nintendo games. Some of them boxed, which I'm very happy about. And it's like on Super Empire Strikes Back, which is
I just jibbed that guy. So.
on Super Empire Strike Back on the box. It says over 8 megabytes of action, and it's just like, whoa, whoa, you fucking go hard, man. You know.
I just don't understand how it's quantifiable like that. How you can this is a megabyte of action.
8 megabytes of action.
It's like saying this
God.
is a pint of fun.
It's just. But
Here you are. Here's a litre of fucking tiredness or something.
But back then, that was like, whoa. You know, I remember when that came out. I was just like, oh fuck yeah. And then looking back at it now, it's just like, really. I've got porn images on my laptop that have got more action in them than this. Better graphics as well, if you know what I mean.
Now we wait.
Still not dead.
Oh.
He just like sparks up a cigarette, just like, any minute now. God damn.
Still there, bitch. I'm gonna roll a cigarette while I wait.
Yeah, that's not bad. Actually rolling a cigarette waiting for this thing to die. Oh. No,
it's dead.
I've got a...
I could carry on playing, but I kind of
we'll roll a cigarette first.
In fact, roll me one.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna roll mine first. But yeah, I just kind of miss that aspect of the 90s where everything was like really competitive. These days it's like they're so polite to each other in the press.
Because they're both in it together, they know that people can afford to buy both consoles. So they want people to buy both consoles.
Yeah, exactly.
It used to be the war between Sony and like Nintendo, and Sega, Xbox, and Xbox and everything. And it's like, no, nowadays they're just like...
Nintendo just bowing out of it completely.
You corporate fucking whores, come on, buy both consoles. What are you, poor? Haven't you got enough money to buy both an Xbox and a PS4? You fucking
You disgust me. Get out of my face.
What's the matter? You don't like the idea of a console with always on DRM? What are you, poor? You mean you want games for fucking cheap?
Yeah.
Don't be stupid. Do you know how much it costs to make games? What if we stopped spending ridiculous amounts of money on hiring B-list actors to voice our characters and paying artists through the arse with gold-plated diamonds to make the shiniest graphics on the planet and the best rendered fucking desert sand dunes and the most detailed AK-47 model on the planet.
Wait, paying them with gold-plated diamonds?
We would go out of business if we didn't do that. That's a cornerstone of our business model, so suck it down, bitch.
That is one big thing that I have a problem with. Is
buy the new Xbox and buy the new PlayStation.
The amount of goddamn money.
If you want to play the new exclusive sequel to the game that you've been waiting for 2 decades.
Yeah, oh god, yeah, Killer Instinct. That's the biggest just ball ache ever.
Suck my throbbing corporate goat dick.
Waiting for that game for most of my life, and it's like, okay, you can have Killer Instinct. Brilliant on Xbox One exclusive. God damn it. There's always a catch.
For only $39.99 RRP, you can start the title screen.
Nintendo.
Now, the new fucking game DLC, you can actually use the start button. Only $7.99.
Rome Total War, yeah. Back to the Spyro thing. It's just, oh god, that was good. Thing is though, it's like even Nintendo.
What's the matter? You expected a game to work out of the box? What are you, an idiot?
Can I just
hand over your Steam wallet.
My point.
You get to make a point. I'm ranting about the evil and tyranny of corporations.
You don't need to. You do that all the time anyway.
I know.
But it's like all this console war shit. Nintendo have actually just bowed out of it now. They've actually said that they're not even competing.
Well, yeah.
I think that's because they know that they can't compete. Oh wait, is that? No, you're having that one, aren't you?
Yes, I am, Dave.
But they can't. They can't. I don't know. Nintendo have just kind of been going a bit off the deep end for a while.
No, Nintendo are intentionally not competing. Have you noticed how much money their consoles print? Nintendo are irrelevant to the console gaming world. Utterly irrelevant. just like
how much money their consoles print. What you mean? The fact the Wii U is basically dying.
Still making plenty of money. But the thing is that people are just still looking at it like, oh, Nintendo, they gave it. No. Forget Nintendo. They are not the company that you remember from the fucking N64 and Super Nintendo. They are the Apple of the console world. They are snaring in the plebs who don't know how to use real technology and selling them overpriced heaps of crap that just has friendly-looking menus.
You know what? You're not half wrong there, because they've done the whole touchpad thing as the controller for the Wii U, haven't they?
I've been saying it for years, mate, but nobody listens to me, even though I'm always right.
That's not true. You know that's not true. 90% of the time, maybe, but...
It just is in the case of Nintendo.
Nintendo.
It started with the DS. They were like, "Oh my god, we've made something that normal people can play and enjoy, and it makes a lot of money. Why haven't we been doing this from the start?"
DS is pretty good.
What? It's a fucking mugs game selling consoles to people that are nerdy and fucking fussy about the games and expect good graphics and everything.
Jesus.
How about if we just sell consoles to middle-aged, sex-deprived housewives? We'll make a fucking fortune.
Are you saying that the DS is the 50 Shades of Grey of consoles?
Yes. Yes, I am.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it fucking is. I bet even your mum has played.
Right.
I bet even your mum has played fucking Professor Layton, hasn't she?
The thing is that you're absolutely right. That is exactly what it is.
I mean, I own a DS, right? The only thing that I bought my DS for is Pokemon. I literally bought the Pokemon Black bundle DS, and that's all I've got.
I'm one of these Pokemon fans that are sort of like, nope, there's only 151.
Yeah, there is only 151, but it is still pretty cool. Playing it in like 3D, new modern graphics and everything. It's like nostalgia.
It's like the one
what I sometimes do is I'll sit there on my sofa and I'll like reminisce back to the days of when I was playing Pokemon Yellow on my Game Boy Color.
But
yeah, I reminisce back to them days and I'm like, what would my like 8-year-old self think if he saw me now?
Shit himself.
Exactly. It'd be like, fuck me, the future is amazing. Look at these Pokemon, there are fucking 500 of them. 3D! It's got 2 screens, for fuck's sake!
People have been begging for a fully 3D Pokemon RPG for years and years and years. It's ridiculous.
Well, it is 3D now.
Yeah. But the fact
it's still like top down and everything, but it is 3D.
But it took that long for them
to
get
it's
there.
ridiculous. It's like they could have done this 10 years ago. You could have done it on the Game Boy Advance.
They could have done that nearly 20 years ago. For God's sake, they've been begging for that since 96, 97, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but they're dedicated to never releasing an actual Pokemon RPG on anything but a handheld, are they? I don't know why, because fucking hell, I prefer to sit on a sofa and actually see it in a big screen in comfort than fucking sit there squinting at this tiny bastard little screen, hunched over, like my fucking hands like claws because of the DS control pad.
Fucking ridiculous, man.
I would vastly prefer that, but nah, they'll never make it so.
I think that's one of Nintendo's biggest problems, along with Konami and Square Enix and Capcom to an extent, is that they just keep milking their, like, okay, well, we're running short of money, so let's put out another Mario game. You know, we're running short of money, let's put out more Zelda. Or in Konami's case, we're running out of money, should we put out another Metal Gear that's absolutely unnecessary? You know?
Yeah. Well, you say that's one of their biggest problems. Yes, it's one of their biggest problems for us as gamers. It's not one of their biggest problems, mate. That's one of their biggest fucking winning ideas that makes them a shit ton of money.
But it's like, it just seems to me that the ideas that fans want that would definitely make them a shit ton of money, companies just don't want to go through with.
Yeah, because it don't make as shit ton of money as it could if they just ignored the fans and just fucked everyone over. Then they'd make even more money, you see.
But it's like, think of it this way. It's like, the amount of people that have absolutely begged Konami to do a modern remake of the original 2 Metal Gear games for the MSX, I think that'd be great, personally. The amount of people that have begged for them to even just re-release Snatcher, which I would love, because that is easily a top 3.
Secret did I miss?
I know, but secret did you? You did this the other day, didn't you? It's like, there's one secret I keep missing.
Fuck knows. Ah, you have entered deeply into the infested starport. But something's wrong. The monsters have brought their own reality with them, and the starport's technology is being subverted by their presence. Ahead, you see an outpost of hell, a fortified zone. If you can get past it, you can penetrate into the haunted heart of the starbase and find the controlling switch which holds Earth's population hostage.
That was lovely.